I'm waiting. Where's it? Who's the person who's gonna bring up? Oh yeah. Big bucket. Okay, Google. Turn it down. It's like HSN. Oh wait, it says YouTube, not channel. I see it. Hey Scott, what's up? I think one of the vaginas is coming over. It is Friday, right? Yeah. I'm digging for my stuff. Right here. How are you doing? Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm so unorganized. Cheers. Okay, that. And then a camera. Okay. Hey everybody. Welcome to HSN Outlet, like knockoff. What I'm doing is it is my night where I do eBay on the side, one of my side hustles. And I go out and I go to thrifts, garage sales and all that stuff randomly. And then I pick a night, usually a Friday or Thursday if I'm not busy. And I post this time at night. And I list this time of night. And there's a reason why I do that as well. And I'm going to show you some of the items that I got to give you an idea of what you can post online and what you can sell online to make it kind of easy. I mean, it's kind of all over the place, but it's just give you some ideas to get your brain moving if you want to sell stuff online. And I'm a night owl, natural night owl, so I am up this late all the time. And so I don't even know what that thing does yet. So I don't even know. I forgot what I was saying. I flatlined. That little like hard thing distracted me. Squirrel. So anyway, I post late at night, and I post on my eBay, on my Amazon, Shopify, Walmart, any of my stores this time of night, because usually when the auctions end and when they get to other parts of the country and stuff like that is usually the morning time, or it just works out the timing wise. I've been doing this for like over 10 years, so I've kind of like mastered it a little bit. So I'm going to show you some items that I use to sell, and I make easy. Like when I first started doing eBay, I was obsessed with it, and so I got to I was selling used underwear, and I made $5,000 to $6,000 a month off of it as a stay-at-home mom. And I wasn't really a stay-at-home mom. I chose to work from home and be a mom at home. So that's what I was. So I made $5,000 to $6,000 a month selling used bloomers. They get called bloomers from the vintage like era. So they're like those are, hey, what's up guys? They're like these ruffled things. They're white with like little ruffled things on the bottom of them. But I literally sold a shitload of those, and I couldn't believe that people would buy those. But they went mainly like internationally, but still, I mean, it was still good items to sell, and it was small too. That's the other thing too. If you're gonna sell online, hey Drew, what's up? You want to make sure that you like. Oh, I mean, actually, I don't know. Whatever your disclosure is, I ship things that are small, like sell things that are small and ship things that are small, because I don't want to deal with big boxes, and I don't want to deal with. I'm not a shipping and receiving chick, so I don't want to deal with all that big boxes and awkward stuff. But I got some really cool stuff that I found. This is just like stuff that I got from like TikTok and all that. That's not really like used and stuff. But first off, I came across a fishing reel. This is a pen. It's a vintage one. So I got this for $2. Yeah, $2 for this guy. And it's a little rusty in some areas, but it's like still good shape. You're gonna get it wet and rusty anyway. And it's vintage, it's a pen. So I'm gonna like list this as well. $2 and vintage on this sucker right here. So I'll probably sell this for like 40 bucks, somewhere around there, 30 bucks. On there, I'll put that one. You can, when you list too, you can list on eBay, and the eBay can go to Shopify, and it can go to TikTok Shop, and it can like intertwine all of them. You just gotta like set your account up for each one. So it's really easy to do. I mean, actually, it's not really easy to do. It takes a minute to do it. No, I'm not talking about claims. I'm talking about stuff that I sell as a side hustle online. So I go to different thrift stores and stuff like that, and what I find. So I usually try to list 5 things a week. That's my thing, 5 things a week. So I'm gonna give you ideas of what I buy and what I find, so that you can like get your wheels in motion if you want to sell things online. That's it. I mean, you can use like anything, any of the platforms to take this knowledge that I'm giving you, like, and run with it. And just for the record, I just want to put out there, just for the record, about wine too. Like, just because a wine has a screw up bottle or screw cap on it does not mean it's gas station shit. Okay, I mean, this is only like a 20-buck bottle, but somebody was like, that, like, if you don't have a cork in your bottle of wine, then it is just like cheap gas station wine. I'm like, technically, I mean, I see that point, but it's not. Like, they put more money into the glass bottle, and then they capped it off that way. So it's actually more expensive to get a screw-on bottle than a corkscrew. So, FYI. Hey, Callan, how you doing? So, FYI, I just had to throw that out there, okay? All right, that's what I thought. So, another thing that I got, very cool, that I'm going to sell, is this sucker right here. I didn't even know what it was at first. And it's a kaleidoscope. Actually, I don't even know if it's, like, broken. But it turns these two in here, and it's like a very cool item, right? You can go on the vaginas with a Z.com, and that is, and register on there, and then contact me on that site, and then I'll get a hold of you for it. But any of these things that I show to, you could like purchase them if you want. I don't care. What's up, South Carolina, Robin? How you do? Wait, what part of South Carolina are you in? This thing is actually pretty cool. So another thing too, if you didn't know this, you could take your phone and take a picture of it and see the value of it and get the actual name of it. So that if you don't know what it is, half the time I don't know what any of this shit is. And so I just think it looks cool and old. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to buy this. And like, thank you, Drewster. So you go on Google and you just hit the little camera button up there in the search bar. And my stupid nails. And then you take a picture of it. And then boom, it tells you what it is in the description and like what it's like, the value of it. Let me see. I know where Rock Hill is. Over by Lancaster, right? This thing is a vintage I can't even read. Glass kaleidoscope. And it is, let me see what it's worth, 125 bucks. Wait. Yeah. So that's not a bad find. I got this for 5 bucks. And I had no idea what it was. I didn't even know the name, that it was a kaleidoscope. It took me a minute to get it. So I'm needing 45 more besties to reach 1,000. Like, you just need best friends? Is that what you're saying? You're gonna that's a lot of drama. But I don't know, how do you want me to give them to you? Like, what? I don't want it. I don't want that many. I barely even want like 5 friends, okay? Because I'm telling you, I don't want any more drama in my life. Like, absolutely not. You want 1,000? You're smoking. You're smoking. I was gonna say something else, but I didn't. So another thing too, there's signs and stuff too that people like to sell, and they're not sure if they can legally sell them or not. And so I'm sorry about your accident. Get a lawyer. 1-800-ASK-GARY. These signs, okay? The big stop signs. These are actually the way you label them is they're retired, like retired. They weren't taken off of a stop sign. They weren't taken off of any intersection. They weren't taken off of anything. they were just retired from some sort of demolition or some sort of road construction, and then they go into a pile, you know, that is getting ready to, like, I don't know, go somewhere. And then you're allowed, you can purchase them or you can get them off of the county or something like that, but they are retired. That's the word you have to say. If you don't put that word retired in there, then you will get that taken down, or somebody will ball bust you about it and say that's illegal to sell those or that's illegal to own those. But I mean, I had a whole she shed of those signs, and I mean, I had no problem with them. I mean, I had the ones with the shovel, the one that says like "Go slow." My mom's at work here with the shovel. I had big, huge ones. I had small ones, everything, and they were just. I was like, I went through this sign kick for a while there, where I was obsessed with all these signs. But now, like, I'm like, meh, like I don't want any more. But I got that one. Somebody gave me that. So they came over and dropped it off. So that one, so I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. It's too big to even ship it, so I don't even know if I want to ship it. So another thing I came across, actually, let me look it up, see how much street signs are. Let me see. See here. All right, so stop sign. Retired stop sign. Okay, it is, the glasses are dirty. Okay. They're giving me like the kid ones. It's a vintage one, okay? Vintage. I got YouTube in the house and I got TikTok in the house. So what's up, YouTube and TikTok? YouTube, TikTok, YouTube. And I have one of the vaginas is on our way here. Vaginas means besties. Like you just say like your bestie. That's what we say, like vaginas means bestie. And we've been saying it for so long that it's just so normal for me. So there's one coming here, and she's fighting with her boyfriend, and they've been fighting like for the whole year. And like I don't know why I'm the like shelter for these vaginas to like bring the drama here. But oh my gosh, this is $795. Oh wait, this is all decked out stop sign. I was about to say like, holy shit, I hit the jackpot. Wait, let me put it in there. It's 100. Put it back. So let me take a picture of it. This is what I do on once a week. I get the items that I'm gonna sell, like 5 items, because you gotta have at least 3 sources of income at all times. That's what a motivational speaker once told me. And then you want to make passive income, which means, you know, you want to be sleeping while making money. And eBay, Shopify, all those networks, TikTok Shop, those are places that you can make money while you sleep. So especially internet. It's only worth $40, $50, and I am not shipping that for $50. So no thanks. So if anybody lives locally in the Tampa Bay area and you want a stop sign, DM me, please. But I used to do tons and tons and tons of like online selling, like tons of it, and it was just I got burned out for a while there, and oh my fucking earring, and I didn't want to like. I just got burned out, and so I got sloppy. I started getting sloppy with it, and then I started messing up things, and then I just didn't care. I lost my mojo, and then all the stuff that I had to sell, it just collected in my other house's garage, and it looked like my garage started looking like a hoarder's nest, and I didn't want that. And when I moved out of that place, I still was like anti-selling. And you know what? It was because there was a situation with eBay that a buyer bought a Medavo watch off of me, and then from another country, and then lied and said he never received it, even though I had international tracking on it with, you know, even through customs and stuff. Well, he put a claim into eBay, and I did some investigation, and I went on his actual like eBay like profile, and he had his own seller account too. He's claiming that he didn't receive the watch that I sent him, but yet he has it listed for sale on his own eBay page. Like, tell me what's up with that. And then eBay ends up siding with him. Like, eBay always will side with the buyer. Like, always. Even in this situation where I have proof that he's lying and that the item is like, he's selling the item right there on his page, but they still sided with him. So I got so pissed off of that situation that, like, I was like, F you, you know, eBay. And then I just, like, destroyed my account and didn't care. I mean, all that hard work that I put into it, and one incident just pissed me off so bad that, I don't know, it was just like moronic that they would side with somebody like that. Like, I have proof, like visual proof that, he received the item and they still went with them. But they're still like that to this day. So if you go on eBay, and here's another thing about them. If you go on eBay as a seller, a new seller, and you list, like, say you list your glass of wine, wine glass. You list this wine glass for $100, and you're like a new seller, you don't know everything yet, and then you get a bid on it, and you're like, oh my gosh, I got a bid, like somebody really likes my stuff, like you're all pumped up, right, that somebody's buying your stuff or about to, and then you keep watching the auction, you get no other bids, and then the auction ends, and the glass sold for $100, right? The person who bid on it and is supposed to buy it contacts you. They contact you through eBay's platform, and they send you a message, and they're like, hey, thanks for, listing that item. I really can't wait to get it. But can you give me a call, or can you text me, or can you send me an email? I'm interested in buying more of your stuff. And so as a new seller, you're like, oh my gosh, I hit the jackpot customer. Like, I'm going to call this person right away and give them all my information, if you do any response to that person, like respond, call, text, even like respond back to them and say fuck off, even if you say that, eBay will ban you because they're a scammer. Like, you don't, and it's like you are oblivious to know if they're a scammer or not. Like, you're a new seller, how are you to know if that's a scammer? You wouldn't know. And so you fall into their trap, basically, and they don't give a shit. Like, eBay does not give a shit. They will, like, bye, delete, block, we don't care. And they'll block you even from calling their customer service line too. They won't even, like, I had to go like through like tunnels and tunnels to get a hold of somebody at eBay because I had money outstanding that they owed me, and I got banned for responding to somebody. So that's how I know that. And they refused to answer my phone calls, and then I finally tricked them. I called from like another away from my like VPNs and all of my like IP addresses and stuff, because they have tracking for all that stuff. And I called, and then I got a hold of somebody, and then they were like, found out who I was, and they were really short with me, and then they like hung up on me and then blocked me again. So it was like ridiculous. Like, so that, I mean, their rules are like very cut and dry, and they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about you, me, anyone. They just follow the same protocol, and there's no like in between there. So it's not like, let me speak to your manager. There is no manager. Like, I don't even know there's like, everybody's a manager, something like that. But so that's the reason why I took a break from eBay. And then of course I kind of had withdrawals from it because it was such easy money. I mean, I missed that extra income. It was easy money that just was constantly coming in, because after I sold items at auction, I then would take them, I would have my like programming, or the programming set up where after 2 auctions go by and nobody buys it, it then goes into my store and then sits in my store. So for unlimited amount of days until it sells. So items that didn't sell in auction are bound to be sold, eventually in your store. You create a store. So it's pretty basic once you get the hang of it, but there's a lot of ins and outs to learn how to post your item and how to get just to sell anything. I mean, I had to learn ins and outs I was selling used underwear. Like, come on now, like used underwear, like vintage bloomers I was selling. And to make $5,000 to $6,000 a month, and like every month too, off of just that, it opened up my horizons to like sell more or sell other things that I didn't think could sell. I went around my house and I was like, oh my gosh, like, let me try this, let me try that. But the one thing that will get you to lose some time when you're trying to do eBay or Shopify or TikTok Shop, I mean, not so much TikTok Shop, because TikTok Shop is more like, new items and stuff like that. So it's like, you're not researching as much. So you have a UPC or a QR code, and you could just look that up. But on the vintage and the antique items, which I consider antique, antique is considered 100 years old from the date today. And then, but I went by the years of like 1980 actually, yeah, 1980 to 1960. I would, no, yeah, I would use those dates to be vintage. And then I would go anything under 1960 down. I was saying it was antique. So, those are the dates that I went by. You just want to like always label everything that the best you know, even if you don't know about it, because I don't know about any of this shit sometimes, and not gonna sit here and research everything. I mean, I do research a lot, but there's things that I don't want to have the time to research. So I'll just say on there, hey, I'm not a professional of these items. Ask me any questions prior to bidding. All items come from a smoke-free and pet-free environment, and no returns or something like that. And that's another thing. They say no returns, but yet it is. Yes, of course I have heels. Don't go all pervy, Brandon. Um, they um, they say no returns. It's like you could put that all over your seller page. No returns, no returns. But I don't even know why you bother putting that there, because they can do returns. And if you don't let a buyer do returns, then eBay will like give you a nasty gram and will give you a warning, or they'll just take the money out of your account without your permission anyway. So I'm not wearing heels right now. I'm wearing Toms, and I'm doing my show about my selling right now. So like, this isn't OnlyFans, you know. I'm not even on OnlyFans, so don't even ask me. So anyway, meanwhile, back to the ranch. Let me show you this thing I got too. I picked up this thing, which looks very cool, and it's like a clay thing, like. It's like a jade almost, and it has it has marking. I can't even see it. I have to put it in there. Wait, hold on. What's it say up there? Can you read that? What's it say? Made in what? Or did it say it can't be made in something? I can't read that. I'm blind. Like, oh wait, I have my flashlight. Hold on. Oh, it does say made in England. So it's made in England. But it's like a really cool like jewelry thing, or, and it has no chips on it either. So no chips. Thank you for the hearts. Sam, where's all my heart love? Where's my heart love, people? I need some heart love. I'm like new at this live thing, but I like talking, so. All right, so I'm gonna take a picture of it with my Google Chrome and see my Google Lens, so that it tells me what it is, if it's worth $1 million. Wait. I have got a story that I need to tell, and I don't even know when I want to tell it. There's some shit that went down. Wait, hold on. How come this takes me so long to do this? Okay, where is it? Chrome. Okay. There we go. Okay. 80 hours later. Alright, take a picture of it. It is a vintage Jasper sage green something something decorative vase. Pottery. It's pottery. Okay, I found it. I found it on eBay. See? So, hold on, let me see how much it's worth. Come on, big money, big money. Oh, it's in euros. I butcher the English and whatever language. On Debbie Island, we speak what we want. How do you convert those to American dollars? The euros. I don't know how to do that. Hey, Siri. What is 164.48 in euros to American dollars?
160,400.
Whoa, not that much.
Is 100.
No. Hey, Siri. 160. Hey, Siri. 164 euros to American dollar is what?
164 euros is 100.
Ooh, that's not bad.
$37.
It's 185 bucks. And I got this for $10. $10 make you holla. So the only thing I'm worried about this is shipping, especially if it goes internationally. because I used to sell some German bisque dolls, and there's like ladies out there that are obsessed with these baby dolls, and if they have like broken arms or missing an eyeball, they have doll hospitals that they put them in, and that's what they call them, where they take care of where they sew them back up. Well, there's very expensive dolls out there, like very expensive. So I got my hands on a whole bunch of these German bisque dolls, like Bisque, and they have like their necks are signed in the back, and then they have like kind of like their bodies are filled with almost like see a like a shavings off of wood, like that type of stuff, like a hay almost. I don't know what it is, but they're like filled with that, and they're sewn up, like sewn. And then they have the glass arms that are like from here to here, and porcelain arms. So, and their eyes have lashes on them, and they like, blink and stuff. Well, those things, if you get the right one, those things are worth a lot of money, a lot of money. So I got ones that were pretty big. They were like 20 to 24 inches, and I sold most of them internationally, and I had to do the customs and all that stuff. So when I was shipping them, they were, getting them on time and everything like that, and no problem. Well, there was probably about 2 times I had a really, really rare like dolls. Like these things were like falling apart almost. They were that old, and I sold them for like $1,000 or something, maybe even more, I think, on each one. And I shipped them. Well, I had to do a whole return on that because the customs over in the airport I'm sitting on my foot at whatever country they went to, they took the dolls and they cracked their heads open because they thought that I was stuffing them with drugs, like trying to smuggle drugs in through these dolls' heads. So they sent me pictures and everything. They're like, they made some excuse like, due to safety concerns or something, the item was just, destroyed or whatnot. And my jaw just dropped over that. I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Like, so it's just like, I don't know. I mean, shipping internationally is fine, but it's just situations like that you got to be like aware of. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm so hot mess. And plus, it was like a part of history. It was a part of history that they destroyed. Those dolls were like so old, and they didn't deserve that. There's some other things too that I buy. I buy a lot of Amazon. I'm not a huge fan. I do some of like TikTok, but I don't like to deal with Amazon is like same day, like the next day. So thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. It's the same day, and it's just Amazon headquarters is right down the street from me. So it's like I could walk over there if I really need my product. TikTok, I don't know where the hell that shit's coming from, but I mean, I do get it, but it just takes a while. This thing came in, or I got this at a yard sale. I have no idea what it is. It is a stone gingerbread house or something like that. I don't know if it's obviously it's handmade or something, but it's heavy too. The bottom. It's on this. I got this for $2 from this little old lady that was selling it. But I thought it was kind of cool. It's like very awkwardly like not my style, but I thought it would be a nice vintage like collectible DIY project or something, Art Deco. So I didn't price it out yet. Let me use my price. I don't even know what I'd call it. It does look like a gingerbread house. Let me see. I asked you if it was handmade, and they're like, they shrug their shoulders. Okay, let's take a picture. Okay, it is a birdhouse? That's not a birdhouse. It's way too heavy. It says birdhouse. It's got a chimney on it. Oh, maybe it is a birdhouse. You think a bird would fit in that little hole? Like that size? I mean, maybe a baby bird. I don't know. They will fit in there? Look how little that hole is, though. Like, that literally is like my finger. Tip of my fingernail. My fingernail that doesn't have any nails on it. But it's heavy too. Like, I don't know if like hanging that somewhere would be like on that string. It's cute though. It's really cute. So it says online that, like, here's another one that kind of looks like it. Similar. Let me see. Shipping this would be a little bit heavy. And that's the other thing. You need a scale too. Like, not like a druggy scale. You need to get like a USPS scale. So you can weigh your stuff because you want to put that on your listings, how much it weighs. You could do priority boxes, which is unlimited or up to 50 pounds, I think. And you could stuff as much as you can in those boxes for 14. Like each one, the small, medium, large. Small has a price. And I think the small, I don't even know how much the prices are nowadays. I don't use priority boxes anymore. But if you like have a small item that weighs a lot and you don't want to do ground shipping, then, or FedEx or anything, then, oh wait, hold on, what is that? Then I just stick with one shipping program. I ship from my house because when you ship from your house and you ship from your own account, they give you like a discount off of it. And then when you become a power seller, you get another discount on shipping too. So you can actually make a little bit of money off of your shipping costs on your seller or on your buyer. So say if like it's $5 to ship my iPhone, then I get a discount from eBay for $2 off. So I only pay $3. I'm going to charge my my seller or my buyer like $6-7, somewhere around there. I mean, if they complain or if they say, wow, that shipping's really high, I'll offer them a discount on it, or I don't know, something. But usually you want to stay competitive with your shipping prices, though. You don't want to be too high, because it attracts people more if you have free shipping on there, which I understand. I never put free shipping on there because it's not, I look at it this way, it's not my item that I'm purchasing for my own self. So therefore, why should I be responsible for someone else buying something from me and paying for their shipping? Like, I mean, if you want something that you know is going to have to go in the mail, then you should pay for shipping. But, don't take advantage of like shipping costs. I mean, I know people try to put something online for 99 cents and you're like, oh my gosh, that's only 99 cents? Holy shit, let me get 10 of them. And then you go to checkout and your price is like $200. You're like, how did it get to $200? And they're trying to trick you, and they have it in the shipping costs. They take the item and add more money on your shipping costs. Okay, let me see. I still haven't found this. One of the vaginas just texted me. She's going on and on about the boyfriend thing. This is what she just said to me. Wait. Okay, I don't even want to read it. Wait. There's always drama. Not me. Like, I'm not the drama chick, but the circle of vaginas that are always over in my house. I'm in my she shed. This is the full, like, second renovated one I did in this house. And it's like a man cave, but she shed for the girls, So the first she shed was a little on the not classy side. It was just basic chairs and like a table so we could chain smoke and drink drink wine, and that's about to talk shit. But this one has like carpet in it, and for my podcast and stuff, so I could have some soundproofing. And I made the walls in here out of pallets, so it's and I spray painted them so metallic, and I did insulation, and I did a sloppy job of the insulation. That's what those little silver balls are up there, silver balls, and it's like, yeah. But for me just winging it, I think it looks good. Okay, she's drama. She's telling me about how. So Ryan's staying with the bitch down the road that's supposed to be my friend, but she's texting me out of nowhere. Wait, he's texting me out of nowhere. Wait, I don't even know. Wait, she's texting me out of nowhere and finds out Ryan and I broke up, and I envoy her out. What's that? Is that a word? With us, because I was supposed to go with Eva, but she flipped out because I envied this bitch while the whole time Ryan is at her house, and I'm wrong for thinking that's psycho. See, this is why I stay single, because this shit right here, I don't want to deal with this shit. So Every time I see like any of these type of text messages get sent to me, which they get sent to me a lot. I hear about drama all the time. I'm just like, it's just like, sit back and sip, sip. I don't have to deal with it. Pinky out. I don't know why. I tell them, I warn them that don't do it. Don't stay in those relationships. But nobody listens. I'm telling you. And it's like not even like 1 or 2 times. Like this one that's coming over, her and her boyfriend have broken up God knows how many times. And they have vicious fights too. Like vicious, like the things they say to each other is like I wouldn't be going back, Jack. And I'm like telling her, I'm like, you're being so stupid. Like, why do you keep going back to a narcissistic person? Like I have no hate on him because like I don't know him on the level she does. Like I know him on a friend level, but it's like I'm not getting involved, but like I'm not gonna hate him because they are breaking up. You know what I mean? Like I'm still gonna be mutual like to both of them, but I don't know. Anyway, I just got off topic totally on that one. Sorry, but if you notice too, back here is my Chippendale sign, and this is so coincidental. I broke the glass. I dropped it. The Chippendales happen to be coming to Tampa in June at the Hard Rock Casino. Woo-oo. Magic Mike up in this bitch. So I found this sign. I was like, I gotta have this sign. Maybe I'll bring it and like have them, like the new guys sign over the old guys or something. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna bring it. But I'm curious to know how much this thing is. After I broke, the glass went everywhere too. It was like, that glass set shattered and shards of glass like everywhere. Okay, let me see this one. Wait. Okay, Chippendales is worth, let me see. God, this, wait. I do have this one right here. Hold on. Vintage Chippendales calendar, 1991, 1987. Collector's item. 70 bucks. See? There's a glare. 70 bucks. And that was free. I didn't even pay for that one. That was given to me. So, I think I did good this week with my items. I did very good. Oh, I have another tip for everybody too. If you have health insurance and you, worst mermaid ever, who is? Me? I'm not a mermaid. If you have a your whatever health insurance you have and you don't know much about health insurance and like you're just oblivious to your benefits, most of them have an OTC on them, which means over the counter purchase items, which means your insurance gives you like a certain dollar amount each month. Usually it's 25, but mine just went up to 65. I don't know what, I was like, woohoo. So what you could do is, I gotta get this thing off my gut. You log in, most of them go through, go to CVS and you can buy your over-the-counter insurance items through the CVS website and they'll ship them right to your house too. So it takes like 2 seconds, and they have a lot of stuff on the list. In the beginning, when I was on this program when they first started it, because there was hardly anything on that list, and you had to go inside the store to get your OTC. So this time you can do it online, and they have like Tempur-Pedic shoes in there. You can get vitamins, you can get bandages, you can get Tylenol, you can get shampoo, you can get all kinds of stuff, like anything really at CVS. So, and there's no cost for shipping either. It costs you like nothing. And if you don't use it each month, it doesn't roll into the next month. Like if you don't use it for this month, you just reset for the next month again. So it's not like they carry it over. So, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. And so check your insurance, I'm telling you, because I use that stuff religiously. And I have so many toothbrushes and Band-Aids now. It's like ridiculous. But if anybody's a diabetic, I accidentally got this thing shipped to me. I'll ship it to you like for free, seriously. It's a diabetic checker. If anybody needs it, DM me, because I don't know, I accidentally got that. But you can get stuff like this, Medicaid pads. I mean, It comes in a box. I mean, there's so much shit. Now that I get 65 a month, I'm getting like Q-tips in there. I mean, you name it. Like, I mean, everything is. I don't really need to pay for anything stock wise as far as you need for your bathroom. They even have like senior citizen, elderly diaper things and stuff in there. They have the shoe pads. So if I were you, check your insurance. Even if you're on Medicaid and Medicare and all that, they have that. They have too. And there's so much benefit. I spent the day one day going over actually my benefits, and I used to be a broker or an agent with United Healthcare, so I'm very familiar with like how insurance works. But I went through. I have United Healthcare again, actually, coincidentally, and I sat down and I went through my plan benefits, and I was like shocked. You can get so much stuff off of your health insurance that I didn't even know existed. I mean, you can get a gym membership. You can get massages, like not just chiropractic care. There's massage therapy in there. There's like Meals on Wheels food thing. They'll bring you like there's a service that will come to you and drop off food for you. There's I mean, I don't can't remember everything, but there is like a list of stuff that you could do. They give you, if you have kids in school or something, they give you help with your daycare or aftercare. If you lost your job and stuff, they'll even help out with your mortgage payments or your rent and stuff too. I mean, it's worth it to really read your health insurance benefits to see what you have, because I was oblivious to that. So next item on here, if you have, this is what I did for a DIY. It's a little dusty. I don't have a thing to wipe it. This is a lid, and it looks like there's a spider on the side there. Wait, hold on. No, it's not. I don't know what that is. I got scared for a minute. But if you take, you know, like you have extra lamps around the house, and you have extra, those globes from your, like any lights and light fixtures, and you're just gonna throw them away or do a curbside. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. And I like to paint. Paint's my thing. I paint a lot. So I took these little lid things, and I just started painting on them and making a mermaid on there and or other designs and stuff. But you can take these and then put them on another lamp or another light, and with the paint on it, it gives it like a really cool nightlight glow at night. And it's just kind of a cool thing to use instead of throwing them away or, you know, getting rid of them. I don't know what all those invites are like, so I'm still learning all the like live buttons, so I don't even know how to do the links and stuff. I mean, I appreciate whatever anybody's sending me, but like I really don't know. I'm not familiar with the ins and outs of it yet, but I will get there. I will get there. And then I got these two at another thrift store. These are just cute little picture frames that came in it. So, I might keep these. They're kind of cute. I'm not sure yet, but I don't like to be like the stuff that I get. I made a rule with myself that I'm not gonna hold on to anything. I'm going to sell it and get the money instead. So I don't turn into a hoarder. I have vagina friends that are hoarders, and they have storage units that are filled with shit. I mean, they have storage units that are filled all the way to the top with new boxes, like boxes of stuff that's not even open, and they have like more than one unit. The one vagina, she has three storage units, and she even has the air conditioning ones, and she has boxes and boxes because she tricked me one day to help her consolidate one of them. I didn't know that's what I was signing up for, and she tricked me and got me over there, me and another vagina, and because we were like, she's like a little midget little thing. She's like a little 4'8", you know, she's tiny. We call her Minnie, but she claims that she can't lift stuff, like whatever, bitch. Like you just want us the bigger ones to come over. So we came over there to help her, and oh my gosh, when she lifted the lid to the door to that one of the units, my jaw hit the ground. I mean, she literally has Amazon, every sort of box in there stacked to the ceiling that's not even open yet. She didn't even or open any of these boxes. I'm like, Minnie, like you have like a whole store in here plus two other units. It was ridiculous. It was, I mean, and then there's one item that I picked that I wanted to grab from her stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, like, maybe for reimbursement of my labor. So I found a box that had a pink thing, a sparkly pink thing in it, and I went to grab it, and it was a microphone, like a little karaoke microphone thing. And I'm like, hey, bitch, hey, I want this microphone. Can I keep this? And she's like, no, 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 keep that there. I'm gonna probably like end up using that or something soon. I'm like, when are you gonna use a pink glittery microphone? You don't even take selfies. Like, why are you gonna use a pink microphone? It's because you're a hoarder. You're a hoarder that doesn't know how to let go of items and let your like PTSD of trauma heal instead of like hoarding these items. I mean, that's when I knew she had serious like trauma of like something in her life from childhood to, I mean, that's usually what it stems from, is like hoarding items to hold on to a psychological trauma that occurred like in your childhood or upbringing or something that, during adolescence. But I mean, and it's usually with a parent, like something to do with a parent. I read all about this, like read all about it. Hold on one second.